Okay, doing some basic reconditioning with my new 2014 Cadillac Escalade, one owner car, 70,000 miles that I just picked up this week. Um, Super stoked to have this car. Was not necessarily looking for this because I had the exact same car in Yukon Denali form, same year, same mileage. But happened to come across this and it looked slightly cleaner. So I jumped at it, and I'm glad that I did because it is slightly nicer. And now, a few extra niceties with the Escalade over the Yukon, which I'll go over in a subsequent video. But got the ESV version, identical color as my other one, and it just drives so freaking nice. It has been such a nice family hauler, and I just cannot believe how good these cars are for families for around the $20,000 price point. So what am I doing today? Today I'm doing some basic reconditioning. I'm hitting the pillars to try to get some of the sun fade off. Based on the mileage and the way that some of the plastics have sun fade, I'm going to assume that somebody parked this at a summer home in Florida or Arizona or something like that, because it has well below the typical mileage for the year for 2014, and the fade just makes me think it wasn't both the fade and the lack of rust on the underbelly of this thing makes me think that this was not a Midwest car. So that's cool. So I'm just gonna hit this with my Torque Gun Chemical Guys Torque X gun, and I'm just using some basic heavy compound for paint correction, and then I'm going to finish it off with the finishing polish. For those of you who are like serious into detailing and are like, oh, Chemical Guy sucks, whatever, I'm an amateur, and I just do this for basic reconditioning to make it look super nice. So don't roast me in the comments for not using whatever brand. So let's go ahead and do some basic paint correction here. Start with the pillars, and then we'll get the bottom portion of the pillars and get the chrome strip here. This should bring the shine out pretty good. It's not going to fix the delamination that's happening because that's happening from the inside out, but it should help clean this area up. So let's hit this. Okay, so let's take a peek at that. So that really brings out the glossy black shine, which is great. Again, it's not going to fix this minor delamination I've got going on, but it is cleaning it up nice, and it's removing the sun fade, which, at a minimum, that's a nice thing. Hey, Jax, come over here. So then I'm gonna hit the bottom portion of the pillar here. This sun fade should come off very, very easily. Yeah, that's already looking much better. Okay, buddy, so come over here. So, into the microphone, what is your favorite thing about the new Escalade so far?
The TVs.
The TVs? How many are there?
Two.
Two TVs?
Yeah.
In the second and third row, huh?
Yeah.
Because it's so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yep. Okay. Go black. All right. So one section down here, hitting this with my favorite detailing spray, Chemical Guys Speed Wipe. Not sponsored. Uh, channel's too small to have any sponsors, obviously. Um, and again, those of you who are like, "Oh, Chemical Guys Speed," use blankety blank blank, whatever. It works fine. I've used it for years. It works great. All right. So again, gonna take my compound here. Gonna hit the bottom portion of these pillars. See what we got here. I don't know of a good way to like spread it on here, so I'm just literally gonna take it and I'm gonna spread it and do a basic amount of coverage here. Hit this with the wheel and then repeat with polish, my polishing pad and polishing wax. So, all right, so let's start down here, see what we got. All right, see things up. You can already tell. Not a good way to get the point. I can already tell this is working well. I already tell the sign goes like that. All right. So, step one, paint correction compound. And that already looks 1,000 times better. Pretty awesome. Then we're gonna do the same thing. The polishing wheel. All right. So you can see here, even just the step one of hitting it with the compound, heavy duty compound, looks great. Okay. Now repeat with the polish.